Welcome back to Down the Track. A crushing victory for the Delhi Capitals over Sunrisers Hyderabad. A dominant performance. They were clinical in all three departments. Started off with the ball, some serious pace from Nokia and Rabada. But Rabada picking up 3 wickets, Nokia 2 wickets, a couple of wickets for Akshar Patel as well. But the way Nokia especially was bowling that first over, 145, 147, 150 clicks, David Warner was uncomfortable. Clearly, he got him out, and then the rest of the batsmen just had no answer for that quick pace. The UAE pitches actually, I feel they suit the Delhi bowlers. We saw in India Rabada, Nokia getting hit a bit, but over here there is that extra bounce which is not there in India. So it's a bit difficult, especially for the Indian batsmen to play. And we saw that clearly today. Sunrisers uncomfortable. Even the foreigners, to be honest, were uncomfortable with that pace. And it shows these pitches right now, they are conducive to fast bowling. It's not just about spin. Maybe as it gets towards the end of the tournament, you'll see more spin coming into play. But I think right now, fast bowlers can make a big impact, and they've shown it today. A complete performance by Delhi. Rishabh Pant handled his bowlers as well. He juggled them around, and I felt the way he used Rabada was very good today. He didn't bowl him in the power play, didn't bowl him with the new ball, got him a bit later, picked up a wicket, took him off again, then brought him out in the middle overs, picked up wickets again. And yeah, sensational from Rabada. He bowled that slower ball well as well, very accurate, and it was very, very difficult to get away. From Sunrisers' point of view, very, very poor. Warner getting out quickly. Williamson, Pandey trying to string up a partnership, but struggling, couldn't rotate the strike consistently. Strike rate was low, and it was a mountain to climb from there. I felt it was a 160 kind of wicket, but just no hope for Sunrisers from that side of things. Manish Pandey, they've backed him so much. It's just not been performing for them. It's been 2-3 seasons, and apart from the few innings here and there, he has not put in performances consistently, and that's been an issue for Sunrisers because when your foreign batsmen don't step up, you need your Indian core to step up, and they just didn't. Kedar Jadhav, very disappointing again. He's been in the team. Vijay Shankar, I thought could have played today, but because of COVID, he had to isolate, and Natarajan as well. But Kedar Jadhav, he looked disappointing as well. A bright spot was Abdul Samad. I think he batted well. Struggled a bit initially, but he hit those few sixes, but no support, unfortunately for him. And it was a below par target. And if you look at the Delhi batting, again, superb. Shikhar Dhawan proving a point that he should have been selected for the T20 World Cup. Whether he was rested or not, I'm not sure. But if he's playing the IPL, he should be available for selection for the T20 World Cup. And he's proving a point here now. Another fantastic knock playing according to the situation. Offside, leg side, very strong. Using the pace when needed. Using his feet as well to the spinners. I think Shikhar Dhawan is just proving a point that he should be selected. Shreyas Iyer as well. Very, very impressive the way he batted. He's not been stripped from the captaincy, but they've kept the captaincy with Pant, but he didn't show any signs that he's uncomfortable with that decision. He just focused on his batting, what he should do, and he batted really well. He took his time, but then he played his shots particularly severe through the leg side, anything short, and he pulled it. He's looking good now. If he can stay fit, it will really help Delhi. This batting lineup looks very strong. Bowling lineup looks very strong as well. I feel that these guys are favorites now to win this IPL. The way everyone is clicking. The only thing is that the lower middle order hasn't been tested as much. The likes of Stoinis, Hetmeyer. So when early wickets go, how will they step up? That is something that Delhi will look at. But otherwise, they just look quality. They have in each department they have powerful players. The fielding was on point as well. So yeah, Delhi looking favorites in my opinion. And if Rabada and Nokia can continue to bowl like this, and if they can keep them fit, then it's going to be very difficult to beat this team. Avesh Khan as well, he impressed again. Didn't pick up any wickets, but he was very accurate, contained the batsman. He bowled with good pace as well. So there's no let up there. But when you have two quality fast bowlers, your third seamer, a lot of batsmen will try to target him, but he made sure that there were no loose deliveries. He bowled on the right spot, and it was very, very excellent bowling from his point of view. Sunrisers bowling, Bhuvneshwar, you can't do much. Not many runs on the board, but I felt Bhuvneshwar was a bit lackluster. He needs to pick up as well. He's been troubled with injuries, so if he can get a few games in and then get that pace back, especially for India, he will be key. So his new ball bowling and death ball bowling will be important, and he didn't get as much swing today. I felt that maybe they should have tried Sandeep, but Bhuvneshwar will need to come back strong. He's a senior bowler. He has the experience both for SRH and for India, so he will need to come back strong. Rashid, I felt he bowled well. Not as effective as maybe in the first leg, but the pitches are still a bit fresh, so he's not getting as much assistance. But still, 4 overs, 27 runs, a wicket as well of Shikhar Dhawan. It's not easy to hit him, and he proved that today. Khalil was a bit hit and miss. I felt Sandeep Sharma not too effective with the older ball. Is coming nicely onto the bat, and he doesn't have that pace to trouble the batsman. And I think that's where the difference was in this game. The pace, the Delhi pace versus the Sunrisers pace. There's a huge difference there, and that's how Delhi won the game, with pure raw pace. And bowlers win you tournaments, and I think if Delhi can continue this, they will get really close to their first IPL title. For me, the player of the match, it's between Rabada and Nokia. You could give it to either, because although Rabada took more wickets, Nokia also picked up that early wicket of Warner, which put Sunrise on the back foot. I felt that David Warner could have been the difference for SRH. He likes playing against Delhi, he likes playing against pace, but this was also too quick for him, and he's not in form as well. So it made it a touch harder for him in that situation. And Jason Holder as well. Jason Holder, he had a good IPL last season. I was expecting a bit more from him today, but I guess not many runs on the board. A bit wayward as well. He'll want to pick that up soon and come back. Sunrisers right now, it looks difficult for them. Now they just be hoping they don't finish last and make it difficult for other teams. With the auction coming up, their players will also want to make a point. If they continue to lose like this, then not many people will want their players in the auction. Of course, there's 2-3 like Rashid Khan, Williamson, Warner will always be in the market, but with the auction coming up, they will want to prove a point to other players, especially the likes of Manish Pandey, Kedar Jadhav, Vijay Shankar, Khalil. The Indian core, especially in particular, will want to make a point, and that's what's let them down. I felt even over the years, a lot of the times the likes of Warner has lifted them to the playoffs, and the bowlers as well. But here the bowlers also looked a bit, lacking energy. They didn't have that pace as well. So Sunrisers a lot of work to do, whereas Delhi looked like a complete team. Very, very good signs for them going in to the fag end of the tournament. And if they continue to play like this, I don't think it's going to be easy for anyone to stop them. That wraps it up. The match review. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and tune in for the latest content.